I'm Meg Scarlett. I work for the City of Pueblo, but I have the privilege of acting as an ambassador for the Greater Pueblo Chamber of Commerce. And Phyllis Samori here, the Vice President of the Greater Pueblo, will be the first one to speak today.
I hope it continues to work because I plan on singing. Well, congratulations, Renee and your whole team. Renee and I have known each other for a long time. I think we both started in the temporary business a long, long time ago. And for the most part, we were pretty good, friendly competitors. We really were. It's a great business, and Renee, you've always done it right. She really has all of the things that have changed in the business. Whether it's temporary to full-time, hiring, things have changed a lot, and Express has been very, very professional in staying right up front. So congratulations, Renee and your entire team, because you have done an absolutely great job. This building, oh my goodness, if everyone remembers what it was, because don't lie, everyone goes through McDonald's drive-through no matter what, how bad it is, we still go through it. And this building was truly an eyesore. So thank you for making it absolutely beautiful and bringing this big business to this area. So thank you, Renee, thank you for the whole team, and congratulations.
I know Phyllis said that she's worked with these folks for quite some time. I believe they've been in Pueblo for close to 30 years, so they've done a lot. Stephen Trujillo from the Pueblo Latino Chamber will speak with you.
Okay, thank you, appreciate it. I'm going to step into the shade just a little bit, if you don't mind. If McDonald's won't be the only ones cooking around here. But thank you all so much, and what a pleasure to be here this afternoon and to celebrate. As the name implies, you could not ask for a better group of professionals that help your organization. And I know that the Latino Chamber has leaned on Express more than once for needs, and they always do a great job of finding qualified individuals and matching them with great opportunities in our community, and working with all of the great organizations in our community to find those great employees. And so we are so delighted, and we are so lucky as a community to have this group of professionals, and not just professionals, but when you walk in that building, you see a family. All the way around, top to bottom, side to side. So on behalf of the board of directors, our membership, congratulations to Renee, Derek, and the entire team on your great work, your beautiful building, and know that we are always here to continue to support you, continue to support our community, and get people back to work. So thank you for the great work, and congratulations.
And we now have Amy Gasparetti, sorry Amy, from the Pueblo West Chamber.
Thank you. So we have something for you to hang on your wall over here. I'll get that to you a little bit later. But this is fun because about 20 years ago, I went to work for Express Personnel, and it was my first grown-up wear a suit and pantyhose and heels kind of job. I learned some incredible lessons, some professional, some just about life, and some I'll probably take to my grave. But what Stephen says is right. It is a family, and it's always been that way, even 20 years ago. It was that atmosphere, and we worked really hard.
Thank you, Amy. Now if I could introduce Derek Martinez, the Client Services Manager.
Thank you. I just want to thank everybody for showing up. It's a pleasure to have everybody here to show off our beautiful building. I want to thank my staff. Everybody sees me out at chamber events and stuff. My staff is the one that is incredible and takes care of our great customers. So if you get a chance, please introduce yourself to them. They are a great bunch of people. So again, thank you for coming. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy our beautiful building. Thank you.
Renee Rodriguez.
Thank you. I only have like 3 pages, so this isn't going to be very long.
I just, when I sat down to think about this, I have so many people to thank. It's just, I hope I don't miss anyone. But I want to thank you, everyone here, to help us celebrate this special occasion. I want to thank the Pueblo Chamber, the Latino Chamber, the Pueblo West Chamber for all your support. I mean, this is how we talk about our business, and if we didn't have the venues that you supplied, we couldn't do that. So thank you. You've been a great support system all these years. We had so many people help us with this building, and I know I'm going to miss someone, so if I do, please shout out at me. I won't be upset. We have Joe Corsentino. Joe, where are you? Okay. Joe is a builder. And I see some subs. I see Jean back there hiding. Glad you made it, Jean. Aloha. We have Derek again.
Aloha.
Kevin. There you go. Taylor. Aloha. Then we have Kiana. Yay. And Connor. Where's Connor? There he is. Kiana and Connor had to travel all the way from Hawaii also, so thank you. You guys get the long distance award. We love all of you. I can't forget the grandbabies. We have Leah. Where's Leah? She's hiding. Kaylee, Emma, and Chloe. Yay! There's our new blessing right there. And I have my favorite grandson here with me today, Jaden. Thank you for putting up with Granny. Express Employment Professionals has over 750 offices throughout the United States, Canada, and South Africa. We're the largest privately held staffing company in the country. We're 100% franchised, and we're the 6th largest employer in the U.S. right now. And we're working at being #1. So watch out. Let's see, the Pueblo office has been opened its doors on August 17th of 1987. So this August, we'll be celebrating our 29th anniversary. We've been helping for those many years, we've been helping a lot of Pueblo citizens find good jobs and helping a lot of Pueblo companies or clients find good employees. And I see all kinds of our clients out here. Our staff and myself love helping people find jobs. It's one of the most rewarding jobs you could ever have. And with that being said, I'd like to introduce our staff members. You can stand up. You can do a little dance if you want. Our ladies are all, hey, what are you going to do? So I'll start with Derek. He's our operations manager. Then we have... God, I was just glad he could take off his shirt.
Maybe later.
Then we have Diana Martinez, our operations manager. Nicole Megelson, she's our front office coordinator. She's the smiley face at the front desk all the time. We have Manuel Santos, he is our professional recruiter. Yeah, he means business. We have Jessica Pankey. Jessica is our senior staffing consultant. There's a story about Jess. Amy just reminded me of stuff. She was little when you were here too, and now she's been working here, I think, 5 years now. So we're happy to have her. Her mom worked with us for 13 years. Then we have Terry Mestis. Terry is our office services staffing consultant. Terry left us, came back. She's not going to leave again. We're not going to let her. Then we have Amanda Garcia. She's our operations assistant. She loves helping people. And not last, but we have Bernadette Martinez. Bernadette is our marketing rep, salesperson, so she's going to be the one out in the field. She's trying to take over Derek's position so Derek can retire at the golf course. Or maybe he's already retired, I don't know about it. And then, he hasn't told me yet. I have my business partner and my better half, Eric Carson. Eric with Steve and the architects and Joe Corsentino are the ones. This was Eric's vision. All the glass work is what we do in Hawaii and 4 different islands, and I'm probably taking everything you were going to say. But, he even flew 2 of our guys over from Kauai just to install the glass. And so we have a lot of Hawaiian here in Pueblo. One last thank you. If you're a client or if you've been a client in the past, can you please just raise your hand and let us know who you are?
of this would have happened with our client companies and our associates or the employees we send out to work. And I want to thank all our clients that are here today. Our customers, they don't treat us like a vendor, and that's really special to me. What we have with our customers is a partnership, and I think that's what's made us so successful. So, mahalo, gracias, thank you, customers and associates. We feel so blessed and we are so grateful. And thanks for joining us today on this special occasion.
Okay, we all good? All right, we will count to 3, and on 3 we will cut the ribbon. Everybody can help us. 1, 2, 3. And now I believe we'll have the building blessing.
Thank you again. I'm not going to reiterate everything that Renee has said, but there are some special thanks that I feel I have to share. And Wider and Associates and Greg, you go through life having certain visions and certain ideas about how you want your life to be, about how business should be. And we had this vision about our building, and everybody knows who Express is, but our corporate name really is Dream Ventures. And it started many, many years ago with a dream. And this is the culmination of when you dare to dream what can happen. And if it wasn't for guys like Greg and Steve, and I want to tell you, I've dealt with a lot of contractors in 30 years of my professional career, and you have an absolute gem here in Joe Corsentino Construction. There's a lot of builders in this community, but I'll tell you what, if you want someone, Renee had spoken about strategic partnerships, how your clients don't make you feel like you're a vendor, you're part of their team. There is not one day that I didn't have dialogue with Joe that I didn't feel like I was on his payroll and he was on mine. He really was a real true partner, and not only was I blessed to have the opportunity to work with him and his team, but I know that we're going to do some other things. So please help me thank Joe again with a round of applause. My family and my friends are the most important thing. They always have been, and they always will be. Deb has flown here from Hawaii as a true friend. I'm just absolutely blessed to have her in our lives. Not only is she the color of my life and the building and our beach home and our home in Hawaii and our condo in Vegas, she's just really a special friend and made an effort to be here. So please, again, help me welcome Deb to the public community. Renee spoke about our family, and I'm blessed to be the youngest of 8 children from the San Luis Valley. And I never forget where I came from because it's part of the fabric of the community that we serve. And I stand here with great pride telling you that there are great things that happen in Pueblo. There are great things that have come out of the San Luis Valley. And I can proudly say that I'm one of them, and that I have many of my family members that have come here to honor us and you. So please give all of our families a big round of applause. Thank you. Staff is the key to every equation. We have an incredible staff, and Kahu, who will come up here and talk a little bit about that in a minute, they are the pulse of Express, and we are so thankful and so grateful to have them walk through these doors every day, because every day they have an opportunity to thank someone, to help somebody put them to work, and to help their families. So thank you to our staff, who just does absolutely incredible work every single day. Thank you. Now, so we can get on and enjoy the rest of our day. Coming from the valley, many of you have been down to the San Luis Valley, and I see many friendly faces that have come from the valley. It has a very special spiritual grounding, and I was absolutely blessed when I was afforded the opportunity to travel to Hawaii, and then eventually made that my home. I've been in Hawaii 30 years now, and it really speaks to, I think, a lot of the fabric of who I am and what our business is and who I think we all have become. And we could not have a special day like today without bringing a little Hawaiiana and a little special sharing and blessing of what we experience every day in Hawaii to Pueblo. So I don't want to steal his thunder, but we have one of the most incredible, Kahu Silva from Hawaii has come here with his son Mark, and he is going to be part of something that is very significant to us. He helped us earlier today bless our building and bring some special mana and feeling to us and to our staff and to our being. So without further ado, I want to introduce one of the most important people now in my life, Kahu Silva.
In Hawaiian, we greet each other. We say, "Ana oi ke aloha kako, aloha." I feel like in Hawaii. Oh, Hawaii has come to Pueblo. Thanks to Eric and Renee. My name is Kahu Silva. Kahu means minister, reverend, shaman, spiritual guide, all of the above, having its origins with the word kahuna. We'll be doing and sharing a traditional Hawaiian blessing for the ceremonial opening of a facility. And let me explain the protocols so that you will understand and get a little insight as to our Hawaiian spirituality. First of all, draped across the doorway, the entranceway of the portal in which all energy will come to this building, are vines that we call maile. Maile are sacred vines gathered from the upland forest of our gods in the islands and entwined with the spirit of the land and the blessings of the heavens. And this is the traditional lei that is very honorific for this type of celebration. In Hawaii, we do not cut, we unravel. So you will witness the unraveling, official opening, and inviting you to add your blessings to that of Renee and Eric and their staff and all of us here from Hawaii. Now, the protocol is they will be utilizing waters that have been gathered on a special night in the Hawaiian lunar calendar associated with Kane, the creator. We'll be using the pa'akai, or the Hawaiian salt, with the red earth, giving thanks to Mother Nature and the blessings of water that enables the earth to thrive and live. So these are the elements that we'll be using for the blessing and then the unraveling. So the first thing you'll witness is the summoning of all the benevolent deities, the guardian spirits, even of Pueblo, to unite with these people to grant them success and help them to share blessings with others. In the Hawaiian culture, you do not enter a premise unless you're invited. And so at that point, your host, Eric and Renee, will take their position at the entrance to the door. Once they're in place, on behalf of the host and hostess, I will extend a chant inviting the staff to come in as the family, the working family here, to then bring their blessings and their aloha. After the staff are in place, then there'll be a special aloha chant to all of you to come in and also bring your positive energy, bring your best wishes, bring your aloha, and bring your individual blessings to this occasion. And so at this time, we'll proceed with the blessing process. Assisting will be Renee and Eric.
E ke akua mana loa, e nā mapua mai ka pō mai, e nā mapua mai ke au, e nā ki akua, e nā ki ai o ke iwahi. Ke noe atu nei au ia oko, e ho mai kai ke ia oihana. Mai luna alolo, mai kahi ki ke hatari kiki, mai kahi, mai ke kahi ki na ati ke mohana, mai ka uka ke kai mai loko wa. E pare aku nei na hopili ki ana. I nā kanakahana o ke ia oihana. E ia ka haipule haawi me ke aloha, me ka mamuhia. A mamau anoa. Let whatever taboos be lifted, let our hearts and our spirits unite in the spirit of the islands we call aloha, pure and free. And now the chant to welcome the staff. E ai ke kanaka e komo maloko. E hanai ai a hewa ka wahai a no ka uku o ka leo. A he leo ale no e mai, e komo mai. And now on behalf of the staff and your hosts, this chant to welcome you in the spirit of Ireland. So when you come in, you gotta come in with a smile and aloha Hawaiian style. They'll be greeting you with that aloha, so we want you to greet back. Oh, now na e tahala me tale hua e hala le hua no ia na kuro e tau no ia no i le ia le oh kai mai no ko a no me ke aloha aloha